Hi, this is Sourav in the studio and you are watching Rundown only on Prag Digital. Let's have a look at today's top stories from regional news headlines. COVID-19 vaccination for frontline workers to be over by first week of March. The COVID-19 vaccination drive is going on in full swing in the district. Health authorities here confirmed that the first phase of the vaccination drive among the healthcare workers and frontline workers would come to an end in the first week of March. Meanwhile, Deputy Commissioner Meghnidhi Dahal, Additional Deputy Commissioner N.K. Shah and around 30 to 35 employees of Deputy Commissioner's establishment got the first shot of COVID-19 vaccine here on Saturday. Ahom Gana Porishad will remain only regional party in the state, Atul Bora stated. Ahom Gana Porishad Tejpur Legislative Council organized Jatiya Oikyo Homaro at the Collegiate Field here on Sunday. The program was attended by AJP Party President and State Agriculture Minister Atul Bora, Minister Kekhob Mohanto, Secretary and Rajya Sabha MP Biren Vaishyav, Tejpur MLA Brindaban Goswami, thousands of party workers, supporters along with other dignitaries. Addressing the gathering, AGP President Atul Bora slammed the Congress and All India United Democratic Front. Everyone should get ready with the hammer to break the lock of Badruddin Ajmal. The Congress has now joined hands with AIUDF just to grab power by jointly contesting the ensuing Assam Assembly polls. He said he wondered how the Congress party could form a pre-poll alliance with the AIUDF only with the aim of getting back the seat of power. Bora further said that under the leadership of the Congress and AIUDF, various political parties had dawned in Assam and all the members of such parties were dreaming of becoming ministers and MLAs. Delhi, now not far from Dispur, it's at your doorstep. Prime Minister Modi in Assam accusing the governments that he ruled India for decades since independence of neglecting Assam and the Northeast. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Monday reaffirmed his commitment to the development of the region. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who dedicated to the nation 3 major projects in the petroleum sector, enumerated steps taken by the state government led by Sarbananda Sonowal and the centre over the past few years, and said they were working together for a balanced growth of the region. Those who ruled for decades since independence believed Dispur was too distant from Delhi. Delhi ab dur nahi, aapke darwaze par hai. Delhi is not far now, it stands at your doorstep, he told a massive gathering after dedicating to people, inaugurating and laying foundation of a slew of projects worth over 3,300 crore. Now let's have a look at today's national news headlines. First, paperless budget in Uttar Pradesh Assembly to make state Atmanirbhar. With a target of making Uttar Pradesh Atmanirbhar, the Yogi Adityanath government on Monday presented a 5,50,270.78 crore budget for 2021 and 22 in the state assembly. With assembly elections in the state less than a year away, the budget includes new schemes of 27,598.40 crore. The budget presented by Finance Minister Suresh Kumar Khanna in the presence of the Chief Minister is over 37,410 crore, more than the previous year budget, making it the largest fund allocation. Testing increased at Delhi airport for new COVID-19 variant as the Union Health Ministry announced a stringent approach to detect new COVID-19 variant and made it mandatory for identified high-risk countries, United Kingdom, Middle East and Europe. The testing labs at Indira Gandhi International Airport have a monumental task in hand. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare in consultation with the Ministry of Civil Aviation reviewed the situation with regards to the point of entry actions required to minimize the risk of important of mutant strains of SARS-CoV-2. The standard operating procedure shall be valid, that is from February 22nd. Guidelines said the testing process has suddenly increased about tenfold. Earlier, about 500 to 700 international passengers were being tested per day. The lab is now starting at 7,000 plus number. While the lab infrastructure is equipped with test above 15,000 samples per day, the operations team comprising data entry operators and sample collection technicians had to be increased tenfold to handle the large inflow of passengers from the UK, Europe and the Middle East. Rahul Gandhi hits out at Modi government over rising fuel prices. Hitting out at the Modi government over rising fuel prices, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi on Monday accused it of emptying the pockets of the common man and filling the pockets of his friends for free. The Congress has accused the centre of looting people by imposing high taxes on petrol and diesel and has demanded its rollback to provide relief to the common man. From the onslaught of rising prices, when you see the fast-moving meter while filling fuel in your car at the petrol pump, do remember that the crude oil rates have not risen or fallen, he said in a tweet in Hindi. Now let's have a look at today's international news headlines. To avoid clash with India, Sri Lanka cancels Pakistan Prime Minister's parliament speech. In an effort to avoid confrontation with India, Sri Lanka has cancelled a scheduled speech of Prime Minister Imran Khan in parliament. According to a report titled Sri Lanka avoids clash with India by cancelling Khan's parliament speech by Dar Javed published in Colombo Gazette. The Colombo government cannot risk its relation with India when it is getting stuck in the Chinese debt trap and India being the savior for the world for distributing COVID-19 vaccines. India has recently gifted 5 lakh doses of Covishield vaccines to Sri Lanka. In past recent months, there have been anti-Muslim sentiments in Sri Lanka as Buddhist people have been protesting on issues such as animal sacrifices in mosques. It is expected that Imran Khan would have used the Muslim card during his visit to Sri Lanka once again. He had played the same card during his visit to Afghanistan last year. World's first case of human infection with bird flu in Russia. Russia has confirmed the first case of human infection with the avian influenza A H5N8 virus in the world, a Russian sanitary official announced on Saturday. Scientists have isolated the genetic material of this bird flu virus in 7 workers of a poultry farm in South Russia, where an outbreak among fowls was reported in December, said Anna Popova, head of the country's consumer rights and human well-being watchdog. The Xinhua news agency reported. Facebook removes Myanmar military's main news page. Facebook on Sunday removed the main news page run by Myanmar's military, citing violations of its rule prohibiting the incitement of violence. The move comes a day after 2 people were killed against protesting the coup. The BBC reported, in line with her global policies, we have removed the Tatmadaw True News Information Team page from Facebook for repeated violations of our community standards, prohibiting incitement of violence and coordinating harm, Facebook said in a statement. That's all from today's news headline. Thank you for watching Prag Digital. This is Sourav signing off from the studio.